Welcome back to the MuuMuu Talk with Teena. So excited to see you guys back here on the MuuMuu Talk. Do have to shout out several people. We have people that have been sharing and adding me as friends. So we have new viewers. If you're a new viewer and you are the first time watching the MuuMuu Talk, please let me know if you liked it or you didn't like it, or maybe you loved it so much you want to share it. So if you share it, you like it, you share it, you let me know that you shared it, because I can't find where everything comes together. I will soon, but I'm not there yet. Then I'll put you in a hat with your name and draw it out, and I'll give you a guitar pick necklace. Yeah, like one like this. I have so many beautiful ones. But for now, let's talk about sunshine messages. Some of you have already been following me for quite some time, and you're thinking, what is she talking about? And I'm excited to announce that we're ready to start sending out messages. Well, actually, Sunshine Messages began a year ago, and we've been working with people from all over the world. But we're now ready to, I guess what you would say, expand and actually reach more people. So it's very simple. I'm going to put it all on my Facebook and my Instagram today, how you can benefit from a sunshine message. And it can be individual, blah, 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 but you'll understand all of it. Best part of all is it's based on donations. So I'm going to send out my PayPal me. It's like PayPal me Teena, and show you how you can donate to Sunshine Messages and receive them. And this allows me to stay in business and also be able to give you as many messages as I would like, instead of saying, well, you get one for this amount of money or two for this amount of money. This way, you make a donation, you let me know what we need a sunshine message about. I will work on it. I will tell you, I go into like a little meditative state, and then I send you your message. You don't even have to talk to me. Isn't that crazy? But it's so much fun. And I think, I'm going to be honest with you, I benefit just as much. I don't benefit more than you, but I benefit just as much from these sunshine messages. So they're exciting, they're fun, and if you've ever had one, please let somebody else know that we're ready, and we're ready to help you. It can be anything you need. Next up on our little agenda for the MuuMuu Talk is about energy. I know you guys are like, I've heard all this, Miss Teena, but we have new people. So we're all about the law of attraction and how to get and receive and feel the way you want to feel in your life. And lately, I have been surrounded by all different types of people. Maybe not choice of people as far as my friends, so I've just been with a multitude of beliefs and backgrounds and thought patterns. And it's probably been the most fun ever, because these people have been open to allow me to interview them. Just ask things like, what were you thinking when you did that? I'm going to get to that in just a minute. But let's go back. You guys know I always go back. And if this is your first time watching, just follow along. I promise. Sometimes I go up the hill and down the hill and up the hill and down the hill. But you'll always receive a happy message in the MuuMuu Talk. All right, go back to energy. So we are all about energy, the law of attraction, how you receive what you want, what you think about, you bring about. But what about, we always talk about karma. You know, some people use the foul word karma's a bee, but really, is she? Because the scientific law says what goes around comes around. No, that's not it. What about Newton's law? This is a scientific law. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. It's probably the simplest form to educate anybody about the law of attraction, because it just says if you throw the ball, there's going to be a ball come back. In our world, these laws can be Newton's laws for science, or they can also be applied in our universal laws, Like begets like. Law of attraction. What you think about, you bring about. Who you surround yourself with is who you associate with. That's the world you're in, okay? So this law of attraction, or this law of energy, let's not even call it the law of attraction, is actually woven all throughout religion, beliefs, scientific thoughts, research. These are research based. I know you're thinking, how in the world could Newton's laws that are scientific laws, the universal laws, and then religion all go together? But they do. It's time and time again in the Bible or any other type of religious book. And yes, I do know what a lot of them are. I've studied religion. And all of those talk about some type of energy. Do you know why? Because it's law. Energy is law. It can't be created. It's never destroyed. It just moves in and out of form. And for every action, which is a work, a movement, there is a reaction, even in your energy. Now, here's where I'm going with this, okay? I've been talking to a great deal of people, like I said in the very beginning. And one of my daughters said, so sometimes you just kind of talk bad about people. I mean, maybe not bad, but in conversation, if you notice, it's not always easy to stay in a positive mindset. I mean, how many times do you all get together with your friends and sit around and say, you know what? That Teena on the MuuMuu Talk is just fabulous. Oh yeah, you guys do that. However, here's the thing. Very few times do we sit in groups of people and talk about how great other people are. I mean, I deal with it every day. You know, wherever I am, I'm like in this group, and somewhere, somehow, somebody will come up and it'll be a conversation, and it won't be always so positive. Even when you try to veer it back, you know, when you have the steering wheel and you say, but you know what, I think they're doing really good things, or they're really not, you still have somebody in that group that will take you to the left turn, okay? That energy always has a reaction. Now do you see where we were going with this? Okay, every bit of energy. So that means, and this is what my response was to my daughter, we kind of chuckled about it, and I said, you know, everybody does that sometimes. We all fall short of the glory of God. Nobody's perfect. You've all heard this before. But you will have to, I don't like to say the word pay, but you will have to, let's say, reap whatever you sow. So if you take a seed and you put it in the ground, your energy is a seed. It's going to grow something, or something's going to overtake it, correct? So your energy is the same way. Now, what I made a joke about was I said, oh, you know, you're always going to have to pay, or you're going to feel the results. So try to make sure that your conversation is positive, even if you say something negative, because every action has a what? An equal, not a half, but an equal and opposite reaction. So if you put out something negative, you have to get something negative back. It's going to result. That's law, okay? So I made the joke and said, you know, if you talk a little bit about somebody, maybe that somebody's done something mean to you, you might have a hangnail. We had the best laugh over this, everybody. I mean, we ha-ha'd. I said, you know, you just might have a hangnail, but you will have to reap or have an equal and opposite reaction, okay? Now, here's the next part of this story. I must have done something really wrong, or talked bad about somebody, or I don't know. I didn't think I did. Listen, if you know me, I don't make a habit of it. But every now and then, somebody just, I don't know, don't you go through this too? Just sometimes somebody can just get on your nerves, and then you just pop, it just comes out. You know, so-and-so said this, and I don't even appreciate that. Hangnail. You get it? Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Now, I'm not telling you to just be totally careful and don't say anything and erase your mind. Oh my gosh, don't introduce fear over this. However, I am telling you it's real. It's not a guru, it's not a Miss Teena thing, it's not a MuuMuu talk. Every action in our world, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So now that you know this, start recognizing it and don't get a whole handful of hangnails, okay? You will everywhere that you go, everything you say, you will have an equal and opposite reaction. Now here's been the big argument this week. I've been telling this and teaching it to other people, and then they're like, well, but I never talk bad about anybody out in public. Now, first of all, that's a lie, because maybe you're better than me, but I promise I try. I truly do. And it's still, I'll go through one full day and think, I made it. And somebody will call me at 10:30 at night and start talking about something, and I'll be like, don't say anything. Don't interject your 2 cents. You don't want to deal with it. That's their issue, right? But then, as a regular friend, normal friend, right? You're like, well, they shouldn't have said that to you. Boom. I got to have that. It's not even that negative, but I still have that coming back, okay? So even if you're in a quiet room and you're just saying ugly things, this person, it won't be so bad of a reaction, but you still have to have a reaction. It might be you have to have a hangnail. I'm on my 7th one now. Tired of it, and I just want you to know, little Missy who I was talking to, I'm tired of those. Hold on, my Miss Lola, my grand dog baby is going nuts. I'll be back.